turkeys sat in their pen. Hide, turkeys, hide, said the little red hen.
In this week's edition of Made in Kent, I'm here at the award-winning Kent's Turkeys, which is located in Woolpack Corner Farm in Biddenden. They've got more than 1,000 turkeys and 150 geese here, which they have been raising for the festive season.
For 17 years, Tony Fleck has been in the turkey farming business, raising premium quality turkeys and geese in the most humane way he can.
Well, we do the Kelly Bronze turkeys here. We're the franchisee for Kent. A Kelly Bronze turkey is a much slower growing strain altogether. These turkeys behind me have taken 4 to 6 weeks longer to get to their weight. And that's what gives them their succulent and their nice meat.
The turkeys are ordered in February and arrive in the first few weeks of June. From there, it's up to Tony and his staff to ensure they are raised to the best standard in time for Christmas.
We get them in as day olds, a few hours old, and we nurture them for the first 4 to 5 weeks inside barns, and they're all under nice heat and looked after. After 5 weeks, they come out here into the fields, roaming around, pecking about, enjoying themselves, and we don't use any antibiotics in the water whatsoever here. So we clean the water out absolutely meticulously twice a day.
The turkeys are kept until the age of 22 weeks, when they are dispatched. A conversation which has become increasingly popular, according to Tony.
5, 10 years ago, people wouldn't talk about this, but now people do ask me. They say, you know, Tony, how do you dispatch them? Because we want to know that it's done properly. And we do. All our chaps have got licence to kill them, so they're inspected by a proper vet, and it's done with electricity.
And all the hard work certainly pays off, as every year the 1,200 turkeys and 150 geese are all sold out.
We sell straight to the general public. We have all our own customers, and they come back 9 times out of 10 every year. So we always look forward to seeing them, and we always make sure that we give them a good, top quality turkey.
Turkey hide, said the little red hen.
I'm delighted to say that Tony joins us now, alongside Kristina, of course. Tell us a little bit about what you've brought in for us this evening.
Well, we have here the Kelly Bronze turkey, which is obviously the black feathered one. Very, very famous. All the chefs recommend it. It's a much slower growing breed, which makes it a lot tastier. And it has fat deposits on it, and that's the main difference between a bronze turkey and a white turkey. And I would always recommend you get a bronze turkey.
I'm going to give it a taste, but I'll see what lovely. It smells amazing at the moment anyway, but I'm looking forward to giving this a taste.
So obviously I came and visited, but one of the main sort of
things you said is that you wanted to raise turkeys to not only a high standard but in a humane way as possible. So can you just go into a bit more detail how you do that?
Well, we get the turkeys in as day olds, and from that moment on we nurture them right from the word go. So the first 4 or 5 weeks they spend inside under heat lamps, and we look after them. After that they go outside, and we have big sheds for them to stay in, and they roam over the fields, and they've got plenty of space, which you've seen, and we keep the conditions very, very clean. One of the most important things about us raising turkeys, we put no antibiotics in the food whatsoever. So we keep the air clean, so we have big fans, we keep the bedding clean, and we keep the water clean by cleaning it twice a day. And the turkeys have plenty of space to roam around, and that's what actually it's all about, trying to raise them to a high standard, and then of course at the final end is dispatching them in a high standard as well.
And in terms of, obviously it must cost more than say buying a turkey at the supermarket, but you've also got some information that comes with a box as well for people how to cook it.
Well, that's right. We do turkeys and geese, but with the turkey and the geese, come to that, we give full cooking instructions, and they always come with a thermometer as well. It's very, very important with these turkeys, because they put on fat deposits, is to follow the cooking instructions. They cook a lot quicker than a white turkey, and you get proper gravy out of this turkey. Not like a white turkey, not being rude, but you just steam it. You get water out of it, don't you? I mean, anybody who's cooked a white turkey knows that. And the meat is a lot coarser.
Absolutely.
So that's the main one.
Well, thanks ever so much. Unfortunately, that's all we've got time for,
Okay.
but absolutely delicious.